Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Don't click the sound. Building a logic-defying interactive game in JavaScript. This tutorial will guide you through creating a simple yet engaging browser-based game inspired by the popular "don't click the sound" trend. We'll build a game where clicking the displayed text should trigger a sound, but through clever use of JavaScript and event handling, we'll introduce paradoxical logic that subverts expectations and creates a surprising and frustrating, in a good way, experience for the user. Key concepts we'll cover: HTML structure, setting up the basic elements for the game, the text to click, a container for instructions and potentially feedback, and any optional visual elements. CSS styling, making the game visually appealing and interactive. We'll focus on styling the clickable text to be clear and responsive. JavaScript event handling, using event listeners to capture clicks on the text and trigger the game's logic. Boolean logic manipulation, introducing a core variable that determines whether clicking the text should play the sound, and then strategically flipping this variable at unpredictable moments. Set timeout function, creating delays to introduce an element of timing and suspense. Audio playback, loading and playing sound files using the audio object in JavaScript. User feedback, optional, providing visual or textual cues to indicate success or failure. Game logic, and lack thereof, emphasizing the unpredictable nature of the game by changing the rules on the fly. Project setup. 1. Create project folder. Create a new folder on your computer for this project, example don't click the sound. 2. Create files. Inside the folder, create 3 files. Index.html, for the HTML structure. Style.css, for the CSS styling. Script.js, for the JavaScript logic. 3. Find/create a sound file. Find a sound file, example a short click, beep, or even a funny sound effect, in a format supported by browsers, MP3, WAV. Place this file in your project folder, example click_sound.mp3. 1. HTML structure, index.html. Doc type HTML. Declares the document type as HTML5. HTML lang equals n. Sets the root element with the language attribute set to English. Head. Contains metadata about the document. Metachar set equals UTF-8. Sets the character encoding to UTF-8 for broad character support. Meta name equals viewport content equals width equals device width, initial scale equals 1.0. Configures the viewport for responsive design. Title. Sets the title of the browser tab. Link rel equals style sheet. Ref equals style.css. Links the external CSS file. Body. Contains the content of the document. Div class equals container. A wrapper to center and style the content. H1 don't click the sound, /H1 the main heading of the game. PID equals instructions, click the button when it's supposed to make a sound, /P instructions for the user. Button ID equals clickable text, click here /button the key interactive element, the text the user clicks. We use a button element because it is naturally focusable and has a default click handling. PID equals feedback /P an empty paragraph where we can display feedback to the user, example correct, wrong. Script src equals script.js/script links the external JavaScript file. Crucially, This is placed at the end of the body so that the HTML elements are loaded before the JavaScript tries to access them. 2. CSS styling, style.css. Asterisk body asterisk styles the body for centering the content using flexbox. Asterisk dot container asterisk styles the container with padding, a border, and a background color. Asterisk clickable text asterisk styles the clickable text as a button with a green background, white text, padding, and a pointer cursor. The border, none, is important to remove the default button border. Asterisk clickable text hover asterisk changes the background color on hover for visual feedback. Asterisk feedback asterisk styles the feedback element to make it bold. 3. JavaScript logic, script.js. Explanation of the JavaScript code asterisk. 1. Get references asterisk. Asterisk document.getElement by ID, retrieves references to the HTML elements we need to interact with using their IDs. This is the foundation for manipulating the DOM. 2. Load sound asterisk. Asterisk new audio, click_sound.mp3, creates a new audio object, loading the sound file specified by the path. Make sure the path is correct. If it's not working, check the browser's developer console, usually F12, for errors. 3. Game state variables asterisk. Asterisk should play sound. This Boolean variable is the heart of the game's deceptive logic. It determines whether clicking the text should result in the sound playing. Its value is dynamically changed throughout the game. Asterisk game active, a flag to indicate whether the game is running. This can be used to pause or stop the game. Asterisk score and total clicks, variables to keep track of the user's progress. 4. Update instructions, message, asterisk. Asterisk a function that updates the instructions displayed to the user. This is essential for communicating the game's current state, whether the sound should or should not play. 5. Show feedback, message, is correct, asterisk. Asterisk a function to display feedback to the user after each click, example correct, wrong. The is correct parameter determines the color of the feedback message, green for correct, red for incorrect. 6. Toggle should play sound, asterisk. Asterisk this function is the key to the don't click the sound mechanic. It flips the value of the should play sound variable, effectively changing the rule for whether the sound should play. Asterisk should play sound equals, should play sound, this is the core of the toggle. The operator is the logical not operator. If should play sound is true, it becomes false, and vice versa. Asterisk the console.log, is extremely useful for debugging. By inspecting the browser's console, you can track the value of should play sound as the game progresses. Asterisk update instructions, updates the displayed instructions to reflect the current state of should play sound. 7. Handle click, asterisk. Asterisk this function is called when the user clicks the clickable text. Asterisk if, game active, return, checks if the game is active. If not, it does nothing, prevents clicks from being processed when the game is paused or stopped. Asterisk it increments the total clicks count. Asterisk conditional logic asterisk. Asterisk if, should play sound, else. This is the central decision point. It checks the value of should play sound to determine whether to play the sound or not. Asterisk if should play sound is true. Asterisk sound.play, plays the sound. Asterisk it increments the score. Asterisk show feedback, correct, true, shows a correct message. Asterisk error handling, the code checks if the sound object is valid before attempting to play it. This helps prevent errors if the sound file fails to load. Asterisk if should play sound is false. Asterisk show feedback, wrong, false, shows a wrong message. Asterisk introducing unpredictability asterisk. Asterisk const random delay equals math.random, asterisk 3000 plus 1000, calculates a random delay between 1 and 4 seconds, 1000 milliseconds to 4000 milliseconds. Math.random, returns a number between 0, inclusive, and 1, exclusive. Asterisk set timeout, toggle should play sound, random delay, this is crucial. It schedules the toggle should play sound function to be called after the random delay. This means that the rule of whether the sound should play changes unpredictably, creating the don't click the sound effect. 8 event listener asterisk. Asterisk clickable text. Add event listener, click, handle click. This line attaches an event listener to the clickable text element. It listens for the click event and calls the handle click function when the click occurs. This is how the JavaScript code responds to user interaction. 9 initial setup and start asterisk. Asterisk update instructions, sets the initial instructions based on the initial state of should play sound. Asterisk set timeout, toggle should play sound, 2000, this line is added to toggle the should play sound state after a short delay of 2 seconds. This ensures that the user doesn't immediately know whether they should click the sound or not when the game starts. How it works asterisk. 1. The game starts with should play sound set to true, or potentially false if you change the initial value. The instructions tell the user whether they should expect the sound to play on the first click. 2. When the user clicks the text, the handle click function is executed. 3. Handle click checks the current value of should play sound. If it's true, the sound plays, and the user gets positive feedback. If it's false, no sound plays, and the user gets negative feedback. 4. Crucially, after the click is processed, set timeout is used to schedule the toggle should play sound function to be called after a random delay. 5. When toggle should play sound is called, it flips the value of should play sound, changing the rules for the next click. 6. This creates a situation where the user never quite knows whether clicking the text will produce a sound or not, leading to frustration and amusement. Running the game asterisk. 1. Save all 3 files, index.html, style.css, and script.js, in the same folder. 2. Double-click index.html to open it in your web browser. Customization and enhancements asterisk. Asterisk difficulty levels asterisk adjust the range of the random delay in set timeout to make the game easier or harder. Shorter delays make it harder, as the rules change more frequently. Asterisk score tracking asterisk implement a score counter to keep track of how many times the user clicks correctly. Display the score in the HTML and update it in the JavaScript. Asterisk visual cues asterisk change the background color of the clickable text element based on the value of should play sound to give the user a visual cue, which you can then make unreliable. Asterisk sound effects asterisk experiment with different sound effects to make the game more engaging or humorous. Consider using a different sound for correct and incorrect clicks. Asterisk more complex logic asterisk introduce more variables and conditions to make the game logic even more unpredictable. For example, you could have a double negative state where the instructions are reversed, don't click if you don't want the sound. Asterisk multiple sound effects asterisk add multiple sound effects and randomly choose between them when should play sound is true. Asterisk pause/resume functionality asterisk add buttons to pause and resume the game. This would involve setting game active to false when paused and true when resumed. You'd also need to clear any pending set timeout calls when pausing and reschedule them when resuming. Asterisk game over asterisk implement a game over condition based on a number of incorrect clicks, or a timer expiring. Example, adding a score counter asterisk. HTML, index.html. JavaScript, script.js. Explanation of the score counter changes asterisk. 1 HTML asterisk we added a PID equals score element to display the score. 2 JavaScript asterisk. Asterisk we retrieved a reference to the score element. Asterisk we initialized the score variable to 0. Asterisk we created an update score display function to update the text content of the score element with the current score. Asterisk in the handle click function, we increment the score variable and call update score display whenever the user clicks correctly. Asterisk we call update score display once at the end of the script to initialize the score display. Important considerations asterisk. Asterisk sound file path asterisk double check that the path to your sound file, click_sound.mp3, is correct. If the sound doesn't play, this is the first thing to investigate. Use the browser's developer console, F12, to check for errors. You might need to use a relative path, example click_sound.mp3, or an absolute path, example c/path/to/your/project/click_sound.mp3, depending on your project setup. It's best to keep the sound file in the same folder as your HTML and JavaScript files and use a relative path. Asterisk browser compatibility asterisk the audio object is widely supported in modern browsers, but it's always a good idea to test your game in different browsers, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, to ensure it works correctly. Asterisk debugging asterisk use console.log, liberally to print values of variables and trace the execution of your code. The browser's developer console is your best friend for debugging JavaScript. Asterisk user experience asterisk consider the overall user experience. Is the game too frustrating? Too easy? Adjust the difficulty and feedback mechanisms to find a good balance. This comprehensive tutorial provides a solid foundation for creating your own Don't Click the Sound game. Experiment with the code, add your own customizations, and have fun creating a logic-defying experience for your users. Remember to replace click_sound.mp3 with the actual name of your sound file. Good luck.